They call it the Savage Mountain, K2, the second highest peak on Earth, a place where the sky meets death and legends are born. In February of 2021, 3 men set out to do what no one had ever done before: to stand on the summit of K2, in the heart of winter. One of them was Pakistan's own Muhammad Ali Sadpara, a man whose name would echo through the snows of history. K2 rises 8,611 meters above sea level, steeper than Everest, colder than hell itself. Fewer than 400 people have ever stood on its summit. For every 4 who reach the top, 1 never comes back down. The locals of Gilgit-Baltistan say the mountain breathes. It hums through the night, a low whisper carried by the wind. They call it a sacred place and a graveyard for the proud. But for Ali Sadpara, this was not just another mountain. It was destiny. Born in the small village of Sadpara, near Skardu, Ali grew up surrounded by peaks that scraped the heavens. He was not wealthy, he was not famous. He began as a porter, carrying loads for foreign climbers. But his spirit was different. He smiled in the face of storms. He joked where others prayed. He was the mountain's son. In time, Ali summited 8 of the world's 8,000-meter peaks, including Everest and Nanga Parbat. He became Pakistan's national hero, a symbol of courage carved from ice. But there was one dream left, one mountain that no man had conquered in winter: K2. In December 2020, Ali joined a daring international team. Among them, John Snorri from Iceland and Juan Pablo Mohr from Chile. Together, they planned to achieve what history had called impossible: to reach K2's summit during the deadliest season of all. The weather was merciless: winds over 100 kilometers an hour, temperatures below -60. Tents ripped like paper. Oxygen froze inside metal cylinders. Even at base camp, people spoke of bad omens. Avalanches thundered in the distance, echoing like drums. But Ali laughed. He told his son Sajid, "Don't worry. The mountain is tough, but so am I." On February 5, 2021, the team began their final summit push. The air was thin, the night endless. They climbed past Camp 4, the death zone, where oxygen falls to dangerous lows. Sajid Sadpara, Ali's son, was with them, but his oxygen regulator failed. Ali ordered him to descend to safety. Those were the last words he would ever hear from his father. Ali, John Snorri, and Juan Pablo continued upward, disappearing into the night. At 10 p.m., their GPS tracker showed movement near the bottleneck, just 300 meters from the summit. Then, silence. No radio, no signal. Only the howl of the wind echoing through the void. When morning came, there was no word. Search teams scanned the slopes with binoculars. Nothing. Helicopters circled for days, braving deadly winds. The entire nation watched, hoping, praying. But the mountain gave no answers. Days turned into weeks. The white wilderness swallowed their trail. Then, something remarkable happened. Sajid Sadpara, refusing to give up, returned to K2. He searched where others would not go. He faced the same winds that had taken his father. And finally, months later, the truth began to emerge. In July 2021, high-resolution images revealed what no one wanted to see. 3 silhouettes, frozen in time, near the bottleneck. Ali Sadpara, John Snorri, and Juan Pablo Mohr found where they had fallen. Experts studied their positions, suggesting they may have reached the summit. If true, they did what no one had ever done before: the first winter ascent of K2 by those who never returned. But the mountain keeps its secrets well. We may never know their final moments. Did they reach the peak? Did a storm strike them down? Or did the mountain simply decide? In the heart of Skardu stands a statue of Ali Sadpara, a man who rose from nothing to touch the heavens. His smile still shines in every climber who dares to dream. His son, Sajid, continues his legacy, conquering peaks in his name. And every winter, the wind that sweeps across K2 seems to whisper his name. Ali Sadpara. Today, the snow still buries their final camp. The ropes, the tools, the stories, frozen beneath layers of white silence. But legends never truly die. They live on in the stillness of dawn, in the shimmer of the ice, in the hearts of those who remember. Maybe, just maybe, Ali Sadpara stands upon the summit still, not of K2, but of eternity, because some climbs never end. This was Hidden Chapters. If you felt the cold touch of the mountain, if this story moved you, subscribe and join us as we uncover the forgotten mysteries of our world.